Okay, apparently Watson couldn't do it, so I gotta do it. Have any clues? No. Okay, hang on. There we go. Solve inspect the beach area around the lake. I did.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay. Oop.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Yeah, and look at all the tracks.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Could, help me. Weird, there are these tracks here. Okay, I'm gonna head back and then maybe look in the thing here. That's weird. It's still going.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Okay.
Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too. This
Ooh, burnt
ashtray is
paper.
full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Weird. me go. Oh. Hey, Watson. Go back here. See if there's anything in here. In here, anything interesting?
A telegraph.
You have to say that on every single place we find.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Uh-oh.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Yeah. You just take it. You can't just take stuff, dude. Go talk to this guy.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
He's got a point.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir.
It. In here. Maybe there's something in the left luggage. Ooh.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
A letter. Cornwall Advocate Agency. Blah 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 blah. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Oh, whoops. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me since that is your wish. Please note that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day despite all of the harm I've caused in recent years. Uh-oh. Past Doncaster. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. Or the train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. Oh, he could have been. Oh, wait, not that. No, the other one. Okay, that didn't really do much. Now I need to go talk to him again, right?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Went into the... Oh, right, it didn't go in here. I did go in here because of that, but... I need to go over here and look? Can I even go in here? And?
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
Don't. I feel like there's something else here that I need to look at. I don't get. It said to look at the beach, and I did. Wait, what did it say? Wait, I can play in first person? That's making I play in first person. The beach. That's what I had to do.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. These traces were made by...
Sorry.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I don't get what this is for. Yeah,
The
just
vehicle
skip.
would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Has to lead over.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Coastline. Refuse. Left on sand. And a plate.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Oh, that was weird. That jumped. Okay, so we did that. Now what do I have to do? Examine the side railway branch at Evesham. Okay. Let's do that. Wait, what did it say now? Examine the side railway branch. Okay. Side railway branch. What does that mean? what was that?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
It is odd. Look, there are tracks here. Multiple traces. Wheel traces. Okay.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I don't get what I have to do.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Just skip. Yeah, because I don't know what the heck I'm
would
doing.
have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Ooh.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Oh, that just jumped. Can we talk to the guy out here?
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
That's weird.
See you later, my good man.
Okay, I'm kind of going through the list. Okay, examine the side railway branch that leads to the core at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Okay. So between Chesterfield and okay, so it's Doncaster. Okay, and then it said examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry. Okay. Side railway branch. Is it over there? Dang it, no. I have no idea what the heck it's wanting me to do. Okay, where's the quarry? I have to look in my archives for that last Zarbus or something. There we go.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
No. 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 Where is it? Or just skip. The Las Zarabas barges are leaders in the belongs to the Mexican consortium Clerical, who covers shipping, electricity service, and mining. There we go. The Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. Okay, so nothing there. Put this down just a little bit. There is absolutely nothing. I don't know what to do now. Examine the side river branch that leads to the core at the station, located between Chesterfield and Evesham. That's Doncaster. What did it say for me to do? Examine the side river branch that begins at the railway switch.
Mines. This is interesting.
Okay, there. Not there. There. I wish it gave us like a detailed map of like where we're going. I am confused. I feel like it's not giving me all the information. Like, at all. It begins at the railway switch. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Go back there. Wait, I'm gonna go back.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Dang, you kidding me?
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Examine mines and find out is it possible to hide a train there. Okay, so we're going to the mines! Finally!
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting here.
Are you kidding me? It's a ruler?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I'll just skip it.
A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Weird. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. Oh. I mean, it could've. I honestly don't know at this point. Perhaps mine, pile of stones, keeper package. Weird for it to be there.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust.
Oh.
I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Oh, this is weird. There we go. Jeez.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. concealment. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. Sabotage. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. Inside mines. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mines. It has to be. It's the only way to hide the train. Now what? But who did it? Examine mines and find out it's possible to hide a train here. We kind of already looked in here. Pretty dark in here. Pretty dark in here. You can't even see. A box.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Excuse me. Oh no. Again. Oh, I got it! Yay! Didn't actually think I would.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
What do I have to do? I have to talk to Mycroft? We inform you that representatives of the Barcazas group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Caragal Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
But how are we going to find him? Use the telegraph to discover more about the WEA Coal Company. Find the man who was smoking cigars. Okay, so we have to go to Doncaster. Maybe we need to... Oh, there he is! Uh-oh.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Smart clothes. Strong build. Expensive cigar. Martial arts. It's weird that it's stopping here. Wrinkles.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
Ooh.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
That's weird. Okay, let's see. What else I gotta do? Oh, is this something about a telegraph, right? Sometime later.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracol, both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracol Consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. The Mexicans held no grudge against the Chileans. Business is business after all. Oh, no grudge. Okay, or the Mexican Caracol Company held a grudge against the Chilean Barcazas group, as the Chileans were favored for purchasing the WEA coal mines despite the Mexicans' preliminary sales contract. Since the Mexicans organized the Chileans' stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all of the passengers except for the Chileans. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mexicans sealed in Chileans. It was carefully planned to murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide their crime. Blind justice. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact Lestrade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice even at the risk of international conflict or political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. No.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
What?
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea.
Which is?
We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
What a bad feeling
Well,
about
the
this.
case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, wait a minute. You've solved the case?
Yes.
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Sometime later. Uh-oh. Who has a gun? What? Holmes?
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot his gun. Whew. That was intense.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
It was carefully planned to murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train under the collapsed mines to hide their crime. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans cost many lives, so the decision was made to act quickly. Lestrade will be informed. Bloodbath. Doesn't sound. Oh.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
Won't you
What?
look it? Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated.
Why can't I move at all? That's it, yeah.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're
That's not
dying,
good.
Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
What is
Here.
going on?
Drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one.
Okay.
We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth.
Ooh.
They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
How are you just fine now? How are you just fine now? Where'd Watson go? Watson. Oh, there you are. Hello. Wow. How are you just fine? You were like, I am deathly ill. Oh, Toby.
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
How could you sit on a dog like that? He's big. Make no sense.